up next we have Sega Rally Championship 1995 with the BPG. Take it away.
Okay, so hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you may be in the world. I am the BPG13, or as most people call me, Viper. I'm running for you today, obviously, Sega Rally Championship from 1995. This is the PC version. I do believe it came out on the Saturn and other consoles. But this PC version that we're going to make is very quick. There's 3 stages in the championship run. It's a very quick run, so I'll try not to talk too much. However, I'll just say this: there's 3 stages. There's desert, there's mountain, and I think there's like a coast one. I can't remember what it's called. There's also a bonus stage, and within the 10-minute estimate, I'm planning to do all 4. The last one is the lakeside stage, which is the bonus one. That's just a bonus. We don't actually have to do that. But because it's a 10-minute time thing, we can easily fit all 4 stages within 10 minutes. Piece of cake. Anyway, let's go. Right, so we're going to be doing the championship mode. So time will be in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so first stage is desert. Now, normally there is actually there's normally not game style. There's normally music, but because it's the PC version, I have no idea why. For some odd reason, the music for me never seems to work. So we've just got the lovely car sound, and it will come up as, hey, here's a personal best, and here's what you've done in the past. But we're going to just ignore that. Like I said, this is a very quick run. I'm going to try, and if I can I get him? Not quite, that's not too bad though. If I can get him. So ideally what we want to do in each stage is we want to take on a certain amount of cars, as in overtake a certain few. So as it stands at the moment, we've got 15 cars, well 14 actually, because we're the 15th car. By the end of this stage we want to overtake this green and yellow car, as shown here. If we can we get past him? Yes we can, nice and easy. So you have to get past the green and yellow car there. He's the final component, shall we say, for the desert stage. The stages are actually quite quick, so this first stage is about 54 to 56 seconds. Depends really, the fastest one I think is about 53. This stage is around 1 minute and 10. This is actually quite a tough stage, but not as tough as the last one. So 3 stages range in difficulty, so they range from easy to medium to hard, basically. So the desert stage is supposed to be seen as an easy stage because there's not too many corners. This is supposed to be seen as a medium stage because there's a couple of corners and there's even a hairpin. And then the last stage, which I believe is like, I think that might be the mountain stage that I was on about before. And that is a very difficult stage. So for the sake of things, I'm going to try and, if I can, we've got we only have to get past these 2 guys up ahead, as you can see. So we have a red car and we have the green one, another red and green car. It's like they wanted to just try and make sure everything worked, I guess. Like, oh, why don't we just have the same cars twice over? Because why not? Bear in mind, this game is quite popular in the arcades. You guys may remember this from the arcades. They're still very popular today, and they're still going as well. But they're very, very good, as far as I remember. So these have to be, obviously, even when they came out in the 90s, they were very popular. And when they came out, even though it was like maybe 10, 15 years ago, I think it's more like 20 years at this point. It's 24 years ago, this game, actually. Good grief, God, I feel old now. But in total, even though the game's quite old, it's a very fast game, and big props actually goes out to Lone for setting up the leaderboard, and it's quite a very close, as you might imagine, this game is very close in terms of a leaderboard, because it's literally maybe a tenth or a tenth, maybe 2 tenths in it. The other thing as well to mention is depending on which car you pick, so there is 2 cars, I will mention about a third one in a second, but there is 2 cars altogether. Not very many cars, and again, it's a very small game. There is the Toyota Celica GT4, which you can see we are driving here, and there is also the Lancia Delta Integrale. Now, depending on which car you pick will depend on which car will be in first. So because we picked the Celica, because we've picked the Celica, the Delta will be in first. If we pick the Delta, the Sleeker will be in first, and so on. Now, there is a third car, and it's not talked about very often, so I'll briefly touch upon it here. So there is a bonus car. Now, the bonus car, I believe, as we win, there we go. So we're going to do the bonus stage, and then this will be the run done. But in terms of the bonus car, I think you need to type, like, there's like a certain cheat code combination, and which I didn't even know this existed. The bonus car, I believe, is a Lancia Stratos, I think it is called. But it's a very fast car. Apparently it's about 20 kilometers quicker. And fun fact, so we have on the leaderboards currently right now, I think there's 10 to 12 people that have played this game altogether, as in done runs of it. I mean, I'm currently sat 4th, but there's maybe on PC, everyone's within a 10th. And then on the guy who has the record is like a 3:15. Now bear in mind, we actually measure this game on in-game time. So if, for example, like RTA isn't something we actually measure, it's all to do with, like I said, it's all to do with in-game time. So the faster in-game time you get, the better. The reason why we measure it by in-game time, I think it's just because the easier method. We don't really count the, what do you call it? We don't really count the loading screens so much. If we did, then it wouldn't be too much to count, as you might imagine. Especially not for PC. So time is coming up. And time. And that's it. All together.
GG.
Like
we got a 5-minute 29.
Nice. That's a very quick run. Now, that's the 1 lap one. I should probably just quickly say this. This is the 1 lap championship. There's a 3 lap championship as well, which you guys can obviously try for yourself if you want. 3 lap is a lot longer. It's around more the 10-minute mark. Literally, I think in-game time is about 10 minutes. But if you did that and Lakeside, you're talking more 15, 20 minutes. That's more of a proper run. But the run is very, very quick. Like I said, it's not like a reset on this will not cost you too much time. And also, in case I haven't mentioned it already, I'll just quickly get to the end of all this. Let me just quickly do the usual high score thing here. Just so you can see what I mean real quick. I know this will take 2 seconds to kind of explain. So, that's me putting my initials in. Where did I come? 9th. Okay, that's not even bad. I go replay, and usually you get the game over, yeah! But unfortunately, the sound doesn't work. I don't know why. It's a real shame, because everyone loved. That's the favourite bit of Sega Rally, I think, for everybody. So if I wanted to reset this game on PC, now, with a case of, I think, Saturn or PlayStation or whatever, it's usually a case of, right, okay, I need to reset. And you'd have to reset the console. Not on PC, Alt F2,
Sega Rally
and you've got a quick instant restart. So you could be halfway through a stage, mess it up, easy. Pause, Alt F2, quick restart, and you're back at the start of the game. Like I said, the game is very quick to do, and it's very, I would say optimized, but it kind of isn't, it kind of isn't. It's all about driving skill, that's all I can say. It's a very good game, very classical game, and hey, you never know, if you fancied to race against somebody, why not? I would show the cheat code, unfortunately I don't have it unlocked, so I can't really show that off. There is a cheat code, but I've not actually unlocked it myself. There's probably a video online that shows it off, but I believe it's the Lancia Stratos anyway. I've never actually had it on here. But yeah, if you guys want to, like I said, feel free to check the game out and give it a crack yourself. It's quite cheap to pick hold up, to get hold of on PC. If you've got a Saturn still, from people that still have the Saturn, then feel free to pick it up on there. I do believe the Saturn is the quickest version though. So PC is a great version of graphic-wise, I think, compared to Saturn. But Saturn seems to have a slower, as in, you can complete the game quicker. It's easier to get a good time, I think, on Saturn. I could be wrong, but yeah, that's something for you guys to have a look at. Anyway, that's been all from me. Thank you very much. I know it's a very short run, but again, thanks to MidFall, or Midwest Speedfest, should I say, and Gooby and the guys behind it for having me. I know it's a short run. Like I said, feel free to give it a try. And yeah, I'll pass it back over to Gooby. So back over to you.
Yeah, thanks so much, BPG. It's a great run. Always a fan of some Sega Rally. And up next, we will have more of racing game block. We will have Road Trip Adventure, 100 stamps by Home Z. So stick around. It'll be a good time.